Welcome back, and look who's back. He is alive.
Fourth take on this video.
You're such a trooper, thank you.
Yep.
Anyway, Chase is back. If you haven't watched our last few videos, Chase went to Pennsylvania for 2.5 weeks. It is currently Thursday. He got back Tuesday night. We didn't get back to the camper until like midnight. So yesterday we kind of chilled. We're still a little tired also. I know his haircut is not the best. I am not done yet. You were gone for 2.5 weeks in Pennsylvania, working at a nuclear job. If you're new, Chase is a welder. He welds on a whole bunch of different power plants across the country, works an average of 12-hour shifts, hence why he's a little sleepy. You stayed in an Airbnb for the 2.5 weeks. I stayed at my parents' house for a good chunk of that time because I had some family members fly in, and since I was able to drive down there and see them. We both stayed in houses for the past 2.5 weeks, and I thought we would share, do we miss living in a house? Also, before I answer that question, we have been married for 8 years, and we have lived in 2 different apartment triplex duplex type thing. One was pretty small, kind of weirdly set up, and then the second one was a 2-bed, 1-bath, pretty good size duplex, lots of room. And then we moved into this. We also have never had a garage since we've been married. I mean, you've owned a house before we've been married, so you've had, you know, the whole house experience and stuff. But in the sense of since we've been married,
and it was a great experience.
Oh yeah.
I think finding out about this and then living in it for 4+ years right now, I mean, we love it. I love it. I just...
Yeah. So I guess with that being said, you don't miss living in a house.
I do not. Now I think we would like to eventually purchase some land in a state that we like, wherever that might be, but put an RV spot there for us, so when I'm not working, we can park it there and enjoy ourselves.
A lot of people think that when you live small like this, it can get cramped with having more than one person. And I think for us, that's not really the case. One, Chase works like 12-hour shifts, like I said, and so the only time I see him when he's working is in the morning and the evening time. I was able to work with him this past spring, which was really nice for 10 days or so. But for the most part, it's usually just me and the camper. Now, depending on your camper size, I know some people, like, they can find it cramped if they, you know, have a smaller camper with multiple people. But our camper is very spacious.
Yes, very.
Everyone that comes into it, they're always amazed at how spacious it is because our camper is 34 foot. I'll leave a full house tour video below. And everyone that comes in is always like, wow, this is way more spacious than they were expecting. And we've had a lot of people in the camper at one time before for either meals or what have you. So for us, it's not really that cramped at all. Like if you want to watch something, you can be in the living room or I'll be in the bedroom doing things. So it's not that big of a deal.
The kitchen, the horseshoe, but like Bryce said, she'll put a video below for our house tour, but it's a horseshoe kitchen. So
yeah,
it can be a little cramped with 2 people.
I'll kind of show you, even though we've got a few dishes, but you know what? That's part of life. So this is I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this gimbal. Stop it. No, we're just gonna do it like this. All right, so this is kind of our kitchen. As you see, we don't have a dishwasher. Our microwave gave out last summer when we got rid of it. We've actually never owned a microwave until we moved into the camper. So even though it's smaller, this kitchen is actually pretty big compared to other RVers, as you can see. But I do not mind having a smaller space. I've just gotten used to it. You really don't need that much to make a meal, per se. You just kind of get creative. And I've also learned, too, that getting rid of more things allows it to be on top of the cleaning and the dishes and what have you, since I am dishwasher. So another thing is we do not have a washer and dryer. We do have hookups for it, but I don't think we would ever get one for it. It would go in, well, not that closet. It would go in this closet right here, and we have a full-size trash can and vacuum cleaner that sits in there. And we prefer to have that instead. But I don't mind going to the laundromats, especially for your work clothes. You just have a lot of work clothes.
That's right, bulky.
Yeah, and I can get 5 loads done in under 2 hours, come home, fold, and be done. So I personally do not mind laundromats. I know a lot of people that's kind of a deal breaker, but yeah. Another thing too, I guess that when people move in from a home or that they miss is that they miss all their stuff, material things. I do not miss anything that we have donated or gotten rid of. I do not miss anything. We have never had to rebuy, not that I can think of, anything that we have gotten rid of. So But for us, we like the minimalistic type feel. Now we do have things that like, we have our yearbooks because we do not own a storage unit. So we have yearbooks, we do have some sentimental stuff because we just don't see the need to have a storage unit. But that's just personally, that's just for us. So do we miss living in a house? No. Plus, it's so much easier to clean.
It is.
Like, I can have this whole camper picked up in like 10 minutes, which is awesome. That includes like vacuuming and stuff. So do I miss that? No. Also, if you watch our full like camper video, you'll see that our bathroom is very unconventional. Like the showers in our bedroom, we have like I call it the toilet closet. Now, I know some people that's kind of weird, especially if you're coming from a regular house and you're used to having your own bathroom and all that, but it's not a big deal. I would also say that we did not pick RV life, like we didn't seek it out. Did you? I don't know if I got that. He's making noises. What are you doing?
Hey, you okay?
Also, if you watched last week's video, his ear is doing much better, so thank you for that. I lost my train of thought now. So I guess the moral is, do we miss living in a house? No, we do not miss the space. It's super easy to clean. And Chase kind of mentioned the whole settling down thing because we have gotten that quite a bit because we have been doing this for 4 years. And we do not plan on... The RV life. Yeah. We do not plan on stopping anytime soon. Because of Chase's work being a traveling job, it wouldn't make sense to stop that in a way because then I wouldn't see him. Which leads me to why we chose RV life. We didn't really seek it out. That's what I was going to say. We didn't really seek RV life out because of Chase's traveling job. So when Chase started traveling, he'd be gone for 5 weeks. He'd come home for a day and then he would leave again for 5 weeks. And so for us to see each other, we decided to get the camper. And it's been cheaper too because
Camper's already paid for itself so much.
Oh, for sure. Because what we pay for a month sometimes is what we would pay for a week in a motel. Not hotel, but motel. And then you would have a rental payment on top of that as well. So for us, financially it was cheaper to do the camper. But also a perk was that we got to see each other more.
That's right.
So that's kind of why I guess we don't really plan on settling down anytime soon. And two, why we don't really miss having a house is because of that reason. So, work update. Chase got back Tuesday. It is Thursday. We are going to be going on our summer vacation in about a week and a half or so. Leave a comment below what you think we're going to, where you think we're going to. We have made a few videos on this place. It's one of our favorite places to go to. We are really excited. Chase has been working.
Sorry, I've been yawning so much.
Sorry, he's still a little tired. Which leads me to, Chase has been working since January 20th of this year.
That's right.
Yep. Every week, Chase has been working. So, someone is ready for a break. He works 12-hour shifts. Days off kind of varies between each job. So, it really just depends. So, someone is ready for a break. We choose to take the summers off because since we see ourselves doing this for a long time, it is important for us to take those chunks off, those times off. With summer coming, we are changing it up. If you've watched our past few videos, since Chase is taking the summers off, I will be taking the summers off from editing, which means that there may be some videos that will not be coming up because we started this channel to show y'all that it is possible to do this RV lifestyle in the sense of doing these types of traveling jobs with your family and then being able to take the summers off. If we're not doing it ourselves, then we're kind of like being phonies or fakes. So with that being said, we are taking the summer off. Well, I am too, in the sense of like not editing. If we get 2,000 subs, then we'll start doing YouTube lives, whether we're on vacation or not. So make sure you're subscribed so that way you definitely, it'd be a lot of fun. That way y'all can ask us questions. How you see us in the video is how we are in person. We keep it very real here. So make sure you are subscribed to that. Oh, buddy. We are definitely taking a month off. After that, we are not quite too sure.
I would like to start working again, but you know, we'll see.
We'll see. We've got some things in the works that are not like concrete, so we're not gonna share. We only share concrete stuff. I know that doesn't really help y'all out, but it would really confuse y'all with how our lifestyle is, because it just changes all the time. Chase could get a job to fly out for a quick few days between now and the week and a half. It could be a possibility. If not, we do have some gaskets that we are going to replace on the camper. We're going to kind of pick up a few things. Yeah. I will video.
That's right.
Good content. But that's pretty much it. I know this video is going to be short. I have been studying for the drone test, so that way hopefully this summer we can get some awesome footage. So this video is probably not going to be edited that much, because I really want to get this drone test done, passed, and provide some cool content for y'all, and some plans for the drone that I want to do and test out to help y'all out. So with that being said, we hope y'all have a great weekend. Make sure you are subscribed. If you have any questions, leave them below. I think that pretty much covers everything. I know this is short and sweet, but y'all know the gist. It's just how it is. So anyway,
hanging out with us.
see y'all next week. Can I say bye?